Hey Scorpio, welcome to your twin flame love reading. What you need to know. So at the time of doing this reading, Mars is going into retrograde. By the time it's released, it'll actually be in retrograde, which can be a very, very challenging time for you. This is sort of the time. The reading itself is timeless, but at the time that you're getting it, if there's ever a time to be careful when it comes to love, now's got to be it. Like, if you're gonna hang on to my every word, you want to hang on to my every word now. Okay, so the deck that I'm using for this reading, I'm so excited. It is a replacement deck. Well, I'm using the old one. This is the new one, the Rider-Waite Radiant Tarot deck. But I'm using the older one, which is, you can see the box is a little bit wonky. And it's so exciting because I'm passing this deck on to a guy who's 20 years old, which is exciting because I'm 38 years old now, but I started reading tarot when I was about 19, 20 years old back in 2001. And so it's so exciting for me, for somebody to kind of start their tarot journey, and they can do it with a deck that has been so much love for me. So let's see what we have, Scorpio. We're going to look at your recent past, your current energy, what got you to where you are, and there could be trouble right out the gate. Not sure yet. Something with money, something with finances, something with resources. Some of you might have met somebody new or started something with somebody new. X involved here. What's going on, Scorpio? Maybe some difficulty choosing. This is wild. This is wild. Let's see where this energy is going forward. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Adrian. I'm an intuitive healer. I practice holistic wellness. I also do spiritual regression hypnosis, and you're more than welcome to have a look down below in my description for a link that will take you there. Also, if you're interested in getting beautiful graphic design work done or social media management, then you can contact my best friend who does all my work for me, AC Digital Marketing Solutions. The link is down below. Okay. Remember, this is a general reading. Take what resonates. To all of you that always support me every week, thank you very much. Huh? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What the hell is going on here? Okay. Overall energy of your reading is the Five of Swords. There may be some plans. There's some dark energies here going on. Dark energies, dark shadows. And some of you are plotting revenge. I wouldn't go there. If I were you, I would not go there. Especially not if you are going to, especially not if you are looking at this reading at the time that I'm releasing it now with Mars retrograde, because it can sometimes bring out those dark sort of thoughts that feels like they're justified, and you feel that you are right, and you believe that you're standing in your energy and your strength and your power and your, all this type of stuff. You can get your fingers badly burned. But there's good news. Okay. So, any sort of plans for revenge, just put it on the back burner for now. It'll be better to completely let it go, but at the very least put it on the back burner. Okay, give it like 2 to 3 weeks, a month before, we're going to see what the Keepers of the Light has got to say to you at the end, as well as the Moonology energy, because that's also with astrology. But Scopes. Hold up a moment. Some of you may have cheated with your partner, with somebody at work. and kind of got away with it. It could be that they actually know that they just choose not to know because they may believe that it's their fault. And for some of you that situation happened, and or you considered it, because sometimes we think our partners are blind. We go to work and suddenly we're more sexy than before, and like, oh, I'm just being professional. I'm not saying all of you, but for some of you, that situation definitely took place there, or at least in your mind. And it's not exactly like your mind was watering the situation down. It's for those of you that it didn't go to the final step of actual physical intimacy. It could have been very real inside your mind. Okay. Almost like it really happened. When you think back, sometimes you almost have to think to yourself, did I really just imagine that? And for a while you may have thought that this was a better choice, but I feel that you got things nice and flowing here. You kind of got things evened out, all right? So you in the recent past, you got to a step where things were beginning to flow again. Things were evening out. The dust was settling down, okay? And where you are right now, boom, the past is coming back to haunt you. So the cards that you have, you've got the Knight of Pentacles, you've got the Fool, and you've got the Temperance in your recent past. In your present situation, you've got the Six of Cups, and that is the situation that I'm talking about coming back. Six of Cups, the Page, and the Ten of Swords. You're going to have to make a decision. This is one of those things that I don't mean to scare you. This may have happened already, but what was sort of done in the dark is coming out into the light, which in actual fact might not be the worst thing, because you've got the Ten of Swords, and I'm seeing this a lot. I already did the Virgo reading, I already did the Libra reading, and I got the same sort of thing, not in the same places, not the same cards, but the same sort of pattern. So you got the Ten of Swords in the present situation with the Ten of Cups going forward. So this is one of those things, in fact, where I feel that you from good intentions, may have not really wanted, what happened, the sort of misstep to come out. It does come out. But it's one of those things, once the blood is on the table sort of thing, you can kind of scrub it clean and then it's all shiny again. So even though this situation may not have, for many of you physically come out, it was there in the energy field, and it was very heavy. Somewhere, even if, this could even be a connection that you might have had before this connection, before this person, but it was still there. There's some truth here that wasn't told that's coming out. And somebody may have felt that they could trust you completely. And you may have actually thought you dealt with the situation as well, but when you're honest, you realize that it was sort of there in the back of your mind. But it's actually getting out of the situation that takes you forward quite beautifully and really makes you step into your power, really makes you step into your strength. So this could be a powerful new beginning, okay? Somebody cheated. Somebody cheated, okay? And thought they got away with it. I do feel that it might be you, okay? It could also have been something very once-off, or like sort of happened, but you decide, no, I don't want to do this anymore, And for a while, I feel that for some of you, you actually felt that you must move away from your actual person or the actual person that you're dealing with to this other connection. You might have felt that was the better choice. But I feel that many of you actually realize what you already had and what you want to have and where the magic really is. And it wasn't exactly an easy situation for you. And you felt that you dealt with that. You felt that that matter was gone. It was dealt with, that Elvis sort of left the building and then Elvis came back. This is I suppose you can call it a very unexpected encore by Elvis, you didn't foresee this happening. You really didn't foresee this dilemma. You didn't, and it really sort of stripped the emotions bare. There might have been a lot of crying involved here on your part, even on the other person's part, and but you're working through the situation. There's forgiveness, there's letting go, there's releasing that energy, which is wonderful. Okay, which is wonderful because it takes you into that new light. It gives you that clarity. It places you in that space as you go forward, where you really get beautifully together, where you can move forward so positively. There's new hope for this connection. There's new hope for this connection. And everything may seem very sort of hopeless at this particular point in time. Could be dealing with a Virgo energy. Very much like, listen, I'm done with you. I am done with you. But there is definitely light at the end of this tunnel, and there's beautiful light at the end of this tunnel. There's beautiful light at the end of this tunnel. It's just a bit of a struggle to actually get there. Okay. Let's see what we've got for you with the Keepers of the Light. It's too many cards. What do we have? This is a very challenging situation. And it feels very unfair, obviously, to you, that this would come back to haunt you, because I feel that you really tried your best, to move away from this with positive intentions. You weren't exactly low vibing, but it doesn't really mean that there might be more other people involved in here as well. Because some of you may have been cheating for years, for a long time, and nobody actually knew, nobody even suspected it. And now that you were at the end, ready to let this go, it could kind of be coming out, and you feel that is actually not really fair. What do we have? The Miriam, Sacred Vision. Okay? Two sides of the same story. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. Let's hope here. Remember that love has no boundaries. Let's see what we've got for you in what is the moon energy that is available for you right now? What is the message? Two cards. Let's see. What is the other one? So I'm going to check the one that first fell on the floor, and it says mutable moon. Nothing is yet set in stone. See what I told you? Nothing is set in stone. Let's hope, yeah. Could still work out. And void of course moon. Another confirmation. Two confirmations for you. Nothing will come of this situation. Okay, this is an energy that needs to be resolved. In order to go forward, I'm going to draw you one more card. In order to go forward, they say no. Okay, sure, no problem. They say no. They say no. Okay, if they say no, they say no. But this is an energy that needed to come out. This is one of those things that even if the truth itself wasn't known by everybody involved, and even people so not so involved, because I feel that the other parties getting involved here, they don't maybe have so much business being involved, telling you how disappointed they are. But this situation has been heavy. It's been heavy and weighing on your heart, much heavier than you actually anticipated. So, in order to actually go forward positively, to step into your strength, this is one of those things where really sort of the scab had to come off the saw. Okay, the scab had to come off the saw in order for things to actually have the best chance to actually move forward. All right, so on a love and light, thank you so much, Scorpios, for your time, your energy, your love and your light. I wish you all the best, especially if you're dealing with the situation. I wish you all the best. Remember, I've got a reading coming out for you every week, so you're also more than welcome to, if you'd like to subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you on whichever video of mine you decide to watch next. Namaste, love and light.